Hello everyone, we're back with another episode of Am I the Asshole? If you like listening to Reddit stories, it would really support the channel if you could like and subscribe. Let's dive into our first story. Am I the asshole for uninviting 25 family members to my wedding 6 weeks to showtime? I have had this Halloween wedding planned for 2 years. The venue I wanted has a wait list. All of a sudden, my mom and grandma decided the wedding was satanic and want me to make last-minute changes. I told my mom and grandma a firm no. 2 years. My family has known about this, and because I have told them no, half my mom's side thought they would be cute and say they aren't coming in a random-ass power struggle. I told them fine and canceled everyone invitations who complained or backed my mom or grandma on this. One of my sisters acted like she stepped out of bridesmaid duty, so I replaced her. It was about 25 people that decided to act stupid at less than 6-week mark. So I sent out uninvited invitation, and I sent out new QR codes for those attending, and the venue will check in by only those to let people in. My aunt, who was one of the uninvited, told me people are allowed to disagree with me, and that doesn't mean can pull an invitation from a wedding that they have made plans to attend. I told my aunt they had 2 years for complaints, but saying you are not going at 6 weeks before my wedding is bullshit. And everyone fed around and found out I will not be bullied by my family over this. Not the asshole. Sounds like a blast. Which bride are you dressing as? A light blue corpse bride dress, and then I'm gonna have light blue hair. Congratulations on your upcoming marriage. Let them boo-hoo about not being there. You're right, the fed around and found out the hard way. They won the prize of being uninvited. Enjoy your epic Halloween, best day of the year in my opinion, wedding. Are your guests dressing in costume as well? Either way, I hope y'all have a wonderful and fun day. Not the asshole. Saying you are not going at 6 weeks before my wedding is bullshit, and everyone fed around and found out I will not be bullied by my family over this. Yeah. OP's spine grew 3 sizes that day. Tell your aunt that you only want people at your wedding who fully support you and your new spouse. Not the asshole. Not the asshole. Mom and GMA decided to intentionally blow up your wedding. Then, they rallied their little army to put pressure on you. I would wager a bet this isn't the first time you've had a run-in with them over them trying to control your life. Am I the asshole for returning my homemade wife's birthday gift me and telling her I don't want it? I then went out and bought what I actually wanted. I need an outside opinion on this. This has been an ongoing issue that I have talked to her multiple times about. My wife makes less money than me and is the type of people who prefers to make her own gifts for people. The issue is, she will do this even if the person doesn't want this. I will use myself as an example. For the past few years, she has made every single gift I have been given. No matter what I asked for, I get a homemade gift. Doesn't matter if it is cheap or not. Last Christmas I asked for a few things, and I got a homemade scarf. I always get her stuff she wants. I have talked to her about this multiple times. My birthday was yesterday, and I asked her to give me a book. It was only $25, and I sent her the link. I opened the gift, and she made some homemade bookmarks. It wasn't even the type of bookmarks I like. They were made from fabric, and I like the wooden ones. I must have made a face because she asked what was wrong. I told her I didn't want these. I made it so clear what I actually wanted, and I have talked to her so many times. I handed them back and went out to buy the book. We had a big fight when I got back. She claims I am being ungrateful and a jerk. How disparate is your wife's income compared to yours? Does she have access to your income? Is she living in poverty while you have cash to throw around? I make about $30K more than her. We have shared accounts and I pay for most things. Like the mortgage. She makes about $40K before taxes. She has enough money to buy a $25 books. She also could just use the shared account also. Does she know this? How much savings does she have? Is she putting all her money into the joint account, or does she have money set aside for personal spending? You are not the asshole for not wanting handmade gifts, but you need to tell her very clearly, no more handmade stuff. Yes, obviously, she uses it all the time. She has money. We are not poor. She's not poor, even though she makes less since I pay more. Also, I have told so many times, not the asshole. She could have made the bookmarks and put them in the $25 book. That's thoughtful. The title is confusing because I thought your wife is homemade. Technically, that may be true. Not the asshole. A $25 book that you asked for was too much effort? Good grief. Well, that's another episode of Am I the Asshole in the books? I really appreciate all of you who made it this far into the video. Of course, if you enjoyed this video, it would really help the channel out a lot if you gave the video a thumbs up, subscribe, or leave a comment down below. I hope that you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.